Oh, that one's sour. Oh. Self-care. Self-care doesn't always have to look fancy. It doesn't always have to be a face mask or a shower or even a nice walk. Self-care can be something as simple as just sitting and doing absolutely nothing. Like right now, my hair looks like a mess. Actually, I should probably fix that. I can't even see myself right now, so I don't know if it's better or worse. When we speak out as content creators about self-care, remembering to have those moments of self-care, remembering to have those moments of clarity and self-help, there are moments of where doing absolutely nothing and staring into space is self-care. I'm probably going to do another video on this because I want to be able to do more mental health checkpoints like this. I feel like it's very important as content creators that we discuss mental health and we discuss just having a place of sanctuary for a little bit. This video is for the content creators. So if you're not a content creator, you could still utilize these tips, but I'm sorry, they won't be as applicable to you. I don't think so. If they are, then great. When we talk about content creation and how absolutely crazy it is, you have to really understand something that's finite. Mental health in its importance and what people need is going to be obviously different for everyone in terms of what they need to have their health at a good homeostasis. And by that, I mean have it be healthy and manageable and something of where they can go about their daily life and be like, oh, I can tackle and take on anything. As content creators, I don't think it's discussed enough the importance of balancing out your mental health regularity, of being healthy, doing content creation, having a personal life. Sometimes a personal life really isn't existent at all whatsoever. Mental health, whenever you are a content creator, finding time for yourself is very difficult to balance out, especially when you are a full-time content creator. For me personally, and one thing I absolutely love to do, I have to schedule out my mental health breaks. I shit you not, it is one of the key things that I found that actually helps, because if I write it down and I put it in my schedule book, I'm more likely to do it than just keep it as an aside in my brain. I literally have to write out in my agenda book a lot of the time, play with Switch for 20 minutes, read for an hour, take time for myself. I literally have to write all this out or else I'm not going to do it and I'm just going to forget about it. It's really frustrating too when people think that all we do is make content, and that's the farthest thing from the truth. Like, it's the priority that we have, but it's not everything in our entire world. I'm very much of a workaholic. I can admit that about myself. I love my job. I love what I do here on YouTube. You know, content creation is my life. It is my passion, but I know the difference between working a lot and working to a point of where you ignore everything else. I don't do that, thankfully. I work to a point of where I know the balances between life and work and everything else in between. Self-care for content creators could be something as simple as logging off for nights. Self-care for content creators could be playing a game and not filming it. Like it's come to a point of where, like, oh, if I play a game, I have to film footage for it, you know, or else, like, oh my god, I didn't get that kill, or, you know, if you didn't film it, it didn't happen. Like, I hate that mentality. I hate it so much. And it's come to another point where in the content creation sphere, if you didn't snap a picture of it, this didn't happen. Since when did that become a thing? Since when did people prioritize knowing more about your personal life than they prioritized your mental health? You want to know who the king of prioritizing their mental health is? Casey Neistat. I'll tell you why. When he was doing his vlogs every single day, he prioritized his family over the vlogs. If something was going on, if something was happening, of course he would film and do snippets here and there and everything like that, but it would be a shorter vlog. You wouldn't get as much. And that's the thing too, of where I have so much respect for him, and I take that into my content. I'm never going to prioritize my content over my family or my friends or people who I care about. It's never going to happen. And the thing is that people don't realize, you know, they see all the work that Casey puts out. They see all the work that he constantly is pumping out and everything. And they think, whoa, this guy doesn't take a break. No, he does. He spends the majority of time with his family. Do you see how much he's on Twitter? Almost never, like very rarely, unless it's to promote projects that he's working on, to talk about things, to get items back to people that have gone missing, or to just intellectually engage with his audience. There is a lot to learn from content creators like Casey. There's a lot to learn from people in the industry who are absolutely doing it right in terms of putting their mental health as a priority and their content creation secondary. It's tough. It's It's very tough whenever you're first starting because you want to be able to hit the ground running and get as much content out as possible. Just go boom, boom, boom. Everything has to go really, really fast, but that's not what you should be doing in a sense. You should be finding your niche and finding your pacing and finding the breath within your soul, so to speak, of what you want to do within this content creation sphere. That way, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to film. I know how I'm going to create a B-roll. I know how I'm going to do this and that and everything. So finding your niche and finding what you're passionate about will make the content creation easier, so you know where to prioritize your time and where to allocate certain things. What a typical day for me looks like is I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to record, edit, film, have breakfast, all the usual suspects from about 6:30 until 10 o'clock in the morning. After that, I'm doing stuff with my family. I'm doing things via construction work, helping out with that. I'm doing B-roll edits. I'm doing all these little things in between. Then, during the middle of the day, I take a break and I do nothing. I might read a book. I might sit down with my cat. I might do other things. I might shit around and play on my Switch or something like that. But I prioritize doing nothing. Then after I take a little bit of a boredom break, after that I start doing some writing. I'll help out with the kitchen. I'll do other things in between. And I love multitasking. Multitasking, I feel like, is starting to become so underrated because people don't know how to do it correctly to get the most proficiency out of multitasking. But I multitask. I'm talking about writing an article and listening to my favorite show or movie in the background. When I talk about multitasking, I'm talking about editing a video and leaving my door open. That way I hear the noise and commotion of my family. I'm a New Yorker, okay? I may have grown up in New Jersey, but I am a New Yorker. I need noise around me in order to survive, okay? Another thing that we don't really talk about, and I know this video is probably already going to be long, another thing we really don't talk about is taking in the small achievements and really relishing in them. Really just complimenting yourself. That is a form of positive self-talk and really good mental health, because you need to have those moments of where like, oh, damn, I just reached another 100 subscribers. Go me. We don't talk about getting each 100 subscribers because we think, oh, people will think that, we're complimenting ourselves too much. We're doing this. We're doing that. Screw them. You earned that 100 subscribers. You did it. You accomplished it. Why not talk about it? Why not relish in the fact that, yes, I did that shit. I was able to accomplish something that not a lot of people accomplish, by the way. When I got nominated for the Game Her Awards last year, I was so afraid to talk about it. I was very excited about it, but I was so afraid to talk about it because I knew there was always going to be something to say. Someone was going to say something negative about something that I have done, and I learned to accept that to an extent. For me, it came to a point of where I just don't care anymore what people think about me. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that the very hard way. And the thing is that when you're a content creator, you can get 100 positive comments and that one negative one will always stick out like a sore thumb. I will now celebrate every 100 subscribers. I will now celebrate all the little achievements because I fucking earned them. You've earned your successes. We've all as content creators earned our successes. I've been able to meet some of the most amazing people by doing content creation. I've been able to do some of the most amazing things, and it's only growing from here. I could cry out of excitement. I'm getting closer every day to 3,000 subscribers. I'm not a big YouTuber, but I can feel that my impact is growing, and I'm so humbled by it. You have no idea. Understand that you have only a set hours in a day to accomplish what you want to accomplish. At the end of the day, take a load off, take a breather, be with your family, be with friends, be with yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you are the most important thing. If you're not taken care of, who's going to do the videos? Who's going to make sure that everything's taken care of? You need to take care of your mental health and your physical health in order for there to be any kind of content whatsoever. But yeah, I think I've rambled on for long enough. I just want to make sure that you guys know the importance of mental health and content creation. And if anybody else watched this and you're not a content creator, I hope you got something out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. Tomorrow is going to be the second part of the Bloodborne DLC. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be in that just sweet, juicy 4K. But with that being said, stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya.